I didn't know you was gonna respond that fast. You know I gotta get right. This is why I told her to stay in there. But come on, you can watch. You know what I gotta do, so hold on for a minute, bro. Go on by the door, Kendall.
I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the credit, I ain't dropping nothing.
Exactly to hit you
only
up.
winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my cool. Ain't no dub, ain't no L.
Right.
You dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this.
You know what I'm saying?
I'ma act a fool with this.
Winners don't get no sleep.
I'ma act a fool with this. I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
Winners don't get no sleep. Me and Robert about to get ready to play, man. I didn't know if y'all wanted to jump on the headset or whatever. Yeah, we got our game in Thai league. Y'all just getting that bullshit league out, that Kellen shit out the way. That run the same play over and over again, bro. I don't like to play that shit. I said, I was over there talking to him. I was like, Robert, where you at? When you want to play a real game, man?
They say fall and you let go. But I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control.
Alright then. Well, I tried to call, but hit everybody else up, bro. Alright. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah. Look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love. Yo ass at the bowling alley. Lord have mercy, this guy. Alright, bro. Alright. Yep.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when it beat us. Shoes us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising. Thinking, what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you limits, and my only thought is drinking.
Tell you right now, I'm coming to knock somebody's head off. I don't know who it's gonna be. If you beat me, if you hit me, if you win, I promise you, I'm gonna hit somebody on a pass and knock somebody out of the game. Alright. Ooh, he disrespectful. Oh my God, I be saying stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna do the up. I got caught on it. House sent me a trade at declining. The trade I previously agreed to, but he kept us waiting all day yesterday. I almost gave no trades. So a guy that keep us waiting all day when it was like 2 games to be played.
There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers
They tripping on that.
Saints. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Come here, boy.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Get that down, boy.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of
Don't look at what defense he was in.
So
what defense was he in?
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
No, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Drop that.
And that is incomplete.
Come here.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get
Ain't no way.
Defensive teams think
Bro, you lucky.
Saints first down as they're able to
when I say interception, oh my God.
The sticks.
Oh my God.
It's a high percentage pass when you
bye, babe. Yeah.
And receivers like to run
y'all shouldn't have left that door open.
The ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should
they hold him.
And then they can do some work afterwards.
The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. At the 40, Smith catches left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers.
They tripping.
That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to push your receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. Makes the score Saints 7.
Good drive.
Panthers
I feel
nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
For 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
We bought that.
And he's got it past the
We bought
30
that.
before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive
Okay.
going for 14 and a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find
Come
the
here.
hole, and then when the hole is there,
Get off me,
he goes
boy.
quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off.
Sit
but
up.
You know what else?
Sit
There's
up.
a thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Got him.
This is Elliott. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was covered.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5,
Yeah,
and keep it
stop
moving.
trying to be all up on my count.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Come here.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. He gets
Face
it
mask.
forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flag's
They are
fly. And this
they
one could be
tripping.
coming back. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now on 2nd and 16.
Ain't no way, bro. Everybody saw him coming down, bro. Ain't no way he got there.
He's set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep
I
as the
saw
deepest
it.
receiver in any
And that's
zone,
what my point.
break
My
up the
point
football
is,
when
you
it's
were
thrown
right there.
and pick
Ain't
it
no
off,
way, bro.
Just as we saw there.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
What? Fuck this game, bro. I don't give a damn.
Defensively, but it falls
There's no way
incomplete.
you catching him.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Their own 23-yard line.
Oh, I'm here. What you talking about?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Them boys ain't doing
1st
that.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Ain't no fucking way.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, his 10th touchdown this season, 2nd of the game. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints.
This shit is bogus.
Panthers nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Look, ready for it. I'm ready for it. I stand by my word.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard line.
That's how we're going to do it. I'm going to give you what you
Panthers
want.
out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. field. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On second down, Bridgewater again. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a Panther first down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
On third down, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And that's now the second time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking long for time.
There ain't no fucking way. You can keep doing that play all you want, but there is no fucking way. And my people are way too fast. The coverage is already there.
Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lots of look to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Saints 28.
Those receivers you got are they're in their 80s. The fastest one you got is a 90. There's no way. It's just a. I'm telling you, all that simple stuff is.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
It's not.
23-yard line.
It's
Panthers out there.
Like I was sitting there watching YouTube this morning. They said, watch this. They said there's certain in the route you can change it and it glitches out the coverage, so they don't know. That's what I'm saying. It's bogus ass bullshit. Then I know for a fact you're not beating these boys that fast. There's no fucking way. Hell no, bro. Hell no, fucking ability. That's 98 speed and 96 speed back there.
Good job there keeping him to
my
a short
safety
gain.
in the 90s
He's coming
speed.
off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Bro,
2 minutes remaining in this first half.
The fact, like, I'm looking at everybody right now. Everybody is in coverage. Everybody
in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now. Okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one,
Everybody.
that's huge for him. That has to feel much better.
Everybody.
Right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half.
Plays that
You do
cover.
have the entire second half.
So I'm not
Something
gonna
about
sit
that
over
goose
there
egg that
and
just
throw
looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Wait. I'll run the ball a million times. It ain't trying, and I ain't even trying to win. I'm just playing to not throw a million interceptions.
At their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Adam Troutman, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chinn, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So the first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely, and from this spot on the field, now he's giving the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A first down throw for Bridgewater.
Oh, my God. The game is gay. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking. Oh, my God.
He's going to get this one back
Whatever.
to the 20-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. This is complete to Michael
That was
Thomas.
my remote. The button was stuck, and I picked it up, and it made him go down.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, as the first half is winding down, and the Saints add on to their lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively offensive.
Yo!
Yeah. That's a flag on the play.
Oh, I'm streaming too. So they saw me. Ain't no quits on nothing, nigga. And we still connected in this headset. That's fucked up, bro. I don't even like to fuck over nobody's stats. I ain't man that'll quit on you in the end. No, hell no, bro. I take my beatings every time from you. No, you won't. Because I'm not gonna make the same mistakes. It won't happen.
I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just gotta say, like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Hey, man.
Nothing like the fanfare.
If I'm about to win, you better not quit. We ain't playing on 2 out of 3 now.
Evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We're not making them same mistakes.
He'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
They'll look to throw again. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw.
We'll take them.
Intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Carolina.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
42.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Come on, there's no fucking way.
Intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
Ain't no damn way.
Midfield to the 47-yard line.
Shit, bro.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He's out of bounds is inside the 35. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Okay, all right.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 19-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Back to throw now on first down. Drops this up to Kamara out of the backfield. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric. And they talked about it all week long. I have to try to contain it.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater.
Man, this is whatever.
Intercepted.
Whatever, man.
Johnson with a pick. He will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody find someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
They'll run with Elliott. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now Elliott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Johnson on the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
They'll run it with Elliott. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Over the middle to Smith. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll run it with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Saints 21, Panthers nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 43 yards.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
7-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the back to Thomas again, and that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Going to throw deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Michael Thomas in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are pouring it on.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
And it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
This will make it into the end zone.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Man open left side is Brown. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Panthers.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
To Antonio.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
Carolina.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. And he stopped immediately there. Davis there on the stop. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone...
Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now Elliott. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And his guys are able to strike for 6. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Saints 35, Panthers 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that
decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. They'll try and start this drive in the air. To the right side and complete to Thomas. The 30. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Brings up second and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Lutz is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yet the points went against them. But that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes where those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 15 yards on the play, first down. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
A first down carry by Allen. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
On third down, Bridgewater. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That far right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the play. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple.
In 2nd and 8. At the 39-yard line.
Looking long for Thomas. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On the coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's got room. Touchdown, Carolina. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Panthers offense cashes in with 6. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quinn Alexander.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for the first down.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Running back, and he was stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And we're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 21. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll look to throw here on first down. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown, Saints. Traquan Smith. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
The score is Saints 45, Panthers 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because for a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum